Today, we're talking about parts of a coin. Greetings, Star Wars Stackers. How are you? I'm the Stacking Stormtrooper. If you're new to the channel, I'm a guy in a bucket talking about precious metals. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and get the bell notification click so that way you get updated with any new content. Today, I'm talking about the parts of a coin. Recently, I've started doing some auctions on my channel. Some of you have seen it. It's every Tuesday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, where I am doing auctions for a wide range of bars, coins, what have you. But I'm still I would say, not necessarily a novice, but I definitely don't know all of the lingo. So I had to do some research. And if you watch some of my previous auctions, I like to joke around a lot and use a whole bunch of different words that I've heard throughout the community. You know, words like luster and devices and fields and all that other stuff. But, you know, when it comes down to it, it does help to know the terminology associated with a coin. Not just because, you know, you want to sell it or whatever, but if people are talking about it, you want to be able to know what the heck they're talking about, right? So I figured today would be an educational type of video that would help all of you who may know about this stuff. Yeah, put this off right here. So today I wanted to basically do a quick video about the 8 parts of a coin. So that way, if any of you don't know the different terminology, well, this is your opportunity to kind of just get a quick down and dirty grasp of the lingo. So why don't we just get right to it? And I've got my Stormtrooper coin today as an example. So let's take a look. So the first term today that we are going to learn about is called the obverse. Here's the obverse. And the obverse is basically the front side of a coin. Okay? It's commonly known as the heads side. Usually it contains the date and the main design. So a lot of the coins that we all collect in the community that typically have, you know, the queen's head on it, that actually is the obverse side of the coin, right? So this is the obverse. Again, in the diagram, that's the obverse side of the coin. For United States coins, you know, you got George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, the Roosevelt dimes, like that's the obverse side of the coin, the head side of the coin. The second term that you guys should know is the reverse, also known as the tails side of the coin. United States currency, we've got typically the eagles on the back. I got an itch already in my cheek. Okay. So the reverse side is commonly known as the tails side of the coin. Really not a whole lot more I can say about that other than that's the tail side of the coin. The next part of the coin is the field or fields, which typically happen to be the flat, empty portions of a coin where there isn't any design or raised parts. The field is an important feature of the coin because wherever the field is, the raised parts or the relief parts of the coin give the coin its depth. So that's the field. The next term is called the legend, which also happens to be the main inscription or lettering. Often reads Liberty on United States currency, like so. But that is known as the legend. All right. The next part of the coin is known as the relief. A lot of you hear this terminology, high relief, regular relief. A lot of you hear the term relief, high relief, and that typically is talking about the raised portion of a coin. If you see a coin that says high relief, that typically means that the highest points of the raised portion are typically higher than a regular coin. Next, the mint mark. The mint mark is basically small letters which identify the location of the mint and where the coin was produced. Current mint marks in the United States have D for Denver, P for Philadelphia, S for San Francisco, and W for West Point Mint. Very popular right now, especially with those W quarters. The next term, not to get confused with another term which you'll know in just a second, but the next term is known as the rim. And the rim is the raised edge on both sides of the coin. Don't get that confused with the edge. The edge is the outer border of a coin. And there's 4 types of edges which are typically found on different coins and rounds. You've got the plain, which is basically just plain nothing. You've got reeded, which looks like a whole bunch of lines, or sometimes you can feel them with your thumb, those little raised edges all along it. You got lettered, and then you also have decorated. Today, we're talking about the tail side. Also typically has the eagles on it. It doesn't have the eagles on it, it has a bunch of different things. Oh, God. That's annoying. I need a new setup with the microphone. I can't do this anymore. I'm struggling with this. Okay. Fine, I mean. The next term is the reverse, also commonly known as the tails side of the coin. This killing me. The heck is the other? I really want to like throw this stuff. Relief. The relief, the next word, or the next term, or the next, God. So when you see something that says raised, when you see something that says high relief, that typically means that the highest parts of that raised port, what? Guys, those are the 8 parts of a coin that you should know. I'm going to be doing my best trying to use those terms during my auction, but most likely I'll be probably just goofing around and saying all sorts of random stuff anyway. But those are the 8 parts of a coin, guys. I hope this helps you out. And until next time, guys, I'm Stacking Stormtrooper. If you liked this content, please make sure to subscribe, like, and share. Check out that video. This video is great. Remember, long live the Empire.